I want to lift the roof here today. I'm laughing at cards there, and I'll probably not even look at them. You know, you think you don't know, you're going to struggle with what you want to say, but look, I am going to talk from the heart, because this business, and if you're only here looking at it today, you have no idea the future that this could give to you and your family. And I'm not making millions, I'll tell you that. But this business has changed my life around in so many small ways. So, as Bob said, Carol Keys is my name. Mum of 3, John, Connor and Anne, and they are now 11, 9 and 6, almost 6. 6 years ago, I had been teaching for almost 20 odd years, a job that I loved. I came out of college, loved it, trained as a teacher of the deaf, had been a music teacher, went on, trained as a teacher of the visually impaired and the blind, loved my work. I had lots of friends, teachers who didn't enjoy their work, but I actually loved mine. And saw myself there to the rest of my days. And then the kids come along, and the mortgages need paid. My husband's got a good job, but we've 2 big mortgages, and there's not enough money really for lifestyle. Does anybody ever feel like that in the room? You know, the salaries are coming in, but you just don't have enough to do anything nice. And that's the way we were in our house, but that's what you think, that's just life. You get on with it. Do you ever feel you're living in a fog, you're existing, but you're not living? You're just going along, existing, and that's the way we were. Not much lifestyle. Going along on the conveyor belt of life. And a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, because her kids are in the same class, I went to visit her one day, and she had this box sitting in her sitting room. This box of products. And I said, what has Sheila done? What has she done? And she said to me, Carol, I was at this meeting the other night, and I've got this box of products, and I'm going to have a wee information night. Will you come? I says, I will, surely. Egypt, what has she done? So I went to her information night. She had it in her local pub, and I went along to support her. So, because I was healthy enough, you know, I didn't need any of this stuff. But I listened, and I was really interested in, clicked with some of the things. Thought, oh, my sister, yeah, she could do with that. Yeah, Daddy could take that. And at the end of the night, a lovely lady who you've seen on stage here already today, Marion Fitzgerald, sat beside me after the presentation, and she said, oh, did you enjoy that? Would you be interested in earning a few extra $100 a month? Laughing away to her asking me this. But yeah, nobody had ever asked me. Nobody had ever offered me. There's people walking around Ireland and nobody is offering them another way. So when you leave here, get excited and talk to people, because so many people would love this and they're not getting the opportunity. I laughed it off a bit. But anyway, a few weeks later, having had an odd phone call from Marion, would you meet up? Would you meet up? She was doing this to help Sheila, my friend, who had just started. So I did eventually meet up. I didn't on the first meeting, sign the form. There's nobody saying that to me. No, don't do that. Build a nice relationship and go at the pace of the person that you're talking to. So that's what I did. Met Maria, signed along, and off I started. And sure, I thought this was a lovely wee business. We loved the products, and I was teaching away as well. But work got very stressful. After loving the job, it came to a point where physically one day I couldn't drive the car home from work. I was going into a meeting the next day because our caseloads were so big and the manpower was decreasing. Any nurses in the room? Any other teachers in the room? Any other, lots of public service jobs? Yeah? You feel the same way? There's just not the money going into these services. And I was distraught because these kids needed it, but I couldn't do the job for them. And the job that I wanted to do, I was making no difference in the lives of these children. And it wasn't my fault, but I felt so bad. I felt so guilty. To the point, anyway, stress came in, but I'd seen a glimpse of something in forever. I'd seen a world out because I'd gone to I tiptoed out of this world. I didn't come into Forever and make millions, take the stage. No, I didn't. But I kept going to the wee events. I came to the local trainings. I came to the success days. I could see all these people. You're going to look around you today and going, what are they doing? Why are they not out in the sunshine today? Why have 300 or 400 people not out in the sun today? Because they've come here because they've seen something. And this is what kept me excited in Forever. This is what kept me going along. I could see positive people that I wasn't seeing in my day job. And it was that positivity that stepped me away, that helped me to cut free. I dropped to a 3-day week, a 2-day week, a 1-day week. And for 2.5 years, I sat at the level of supervisor. Any supervisors in the room? Yes? Anybody feel that they've been there for a while and can't move to the next level? That was me. And you know what? It was also Natalie Healy. If anybody knows Natalie Healy. Not that I'm going to do that. Someday I might have the £1 million check. But anyway, lots of us don't start very fast. But it was more than the money for me. I loved being around the positive people. I love the positive people. That's why I have Smile up there. Thank you, Gordon. I could see happy people. And then what was happening was I was coming into work every day. They were all stressed. They all were stressed. People could see something different about me in my workplace. My family could see something different. What are you doing? Huh? What's that? You don't need to say a lot in Forever sometime. Just smile and let Forever ooze out of your body, because that's just what happened. And it knocks on into your family life with your kids and everything. So it was coming to the events. So lots of people join the business and they don't turn up. Turn up at everything that the company puts in place, because that's where you get your learning. And we have lots of wonderful speakers today. I'm going to show you this. You can't maybe see that. It says, seize your moment. My 5-year-old was colouring in a wee magazine that you buy in the shops. You know, it was a wee Disney magazine from the movie Coco. Some of these Disney movies are amazing with the messages. But I just thought, she cut it out the other day, she cut it in and she says, Mummy, put that up in your Forever office, in your Forever room. And I thought, isn't she learning? Thank you, Anne. But I could cry because that's what Forever does. It's not about the money. The money helps, and we all need money, like oxygen, as they say. We need it to survive. But my life and my kids' lives, I know will be secure because of the learning that they're getting from me being in Forever. Did I have to listen to, what are you going to that for again? You've been going out, you're going out. What? How much money are you really making in that business? My husband was very skeptical. He's not as skeptical now, not skeptical, but, he was an accountant. He wants to see you work what per hour? What? How many hours were you doing that? You going out to that tonight? And I'd say, but it's work. And I'd say, going off to success. But it's work, Robert. But you're going out with a smile on your face, Carol. But work can be happy. You can be happy at your work. And that's what we have. We're blessed to have it. But life sometimes happens, and, one of the big things about what Forever's given me is the flexibility. And people look to other people and say, oh, it's all right for you. Your kids are small. Then your kids are teenagers. It's okay, your kids are teenagers. Your kids move. And your family life changes. Some people have elderly parents to care for. Everybody has something. But in Forever, there's no criteria. Anybody can do this business around, Forever molds around your life. And it gives you a better lifestyle. 9 months ago, my sister, who's a year older than me, was diagnosed with breast cancer. My mum passed away when I was 28 years ago with cancer. And this was a big blow in our house. My daddy couldn't speak for days because he thought the same thing was coming at him again. And I'm very lucky to have my very good friend Matthew with me today, because he's a very good family friend. Forever because I was down to my last time, allowed me to be there. Now, I don't live near Deirdre, but I was at the other end of the phone. I wasn't stuck in a classroom going, can I get out to break time to ring her? Oh, jeepers, creepers, when am I going to get? She's had her appointment. Can I get out to talk to her now? I was able to be present, to be there. And go up and meet her for a coffee or whatever. Go up and do her cleaning and all day. And then, a few months ago, my best friend was diagnosed. My bridesmaid from a wedding. She was diagnosed. Forever has allowed me to be around both of them. And her father passed away 2 weeks ago. And I sat every day going, aren't I so lucky I can get in the car and drive up the road to be with you? That's what forever gives us. That's priceless. So, we have someday lined up. I just think, look, life happens. Everybody has challenges. Our business has challenges. We have challenges in our business. It's not like this. There's a great post the other day I saw. It was like the flatliner and then this, and this, and this, and like that, right? And it said on it, unless you're having the ups and downs, what are you? If you're a flatliner, if you're a flatline, you're dead. So you have to have the ups and downs in life, right? Because when you fail, you're learning. When you're trying, you're learning. When you're doing your best and you fall down on your face again, you're still learning, right? Gordon, you know where I'm going now with this. So, yes, I've had the free 5-star holidays the last few years. The family have. The kids have been on a cruise now. They think they're getting on a cruise every year. And free 5-star. But as I said, it's more than that. You know, Forever has bought the chairman's bonus checks. I know I can do this business. Any of you can do this business. It's going on between your 2 ears, and you're going to hear an amazing lady today, Eva, who's going to help you, because it's the reading, it's the learning, it's not what's in your aloe that sells your business. Okay, enough, Carol. You're on a tight time. You need to move it. So, Gordon is going to, in 1 second, play a song, because I love, you go to the movies with your kids and you go, oh, this is so like Forever. Oh my goodness, you come out and you want to do a training on the Coco movie, or that's where that came from, the Coco movie. The messages in some of these movies are amazing. And the Zootopia one is just going to excite us all in a minute, but I'm going to play a song here now, and I just want you to look at the words of it. You know, birds just don't fly. They fall down and they get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. Yeah? What do you have to do? You have to try everything in life. You have to try. It's not all as easy. You know? So just don't give up. See the words? Don't give up, don't give in. Till you reach the end, and then it'll start again. But just try everything. So, play it, Gordon, and look at those words, and sing and dance and get energy in this room. Big, loud. Get up, everybody. Look at the words. Woo-hoo! Did you enjoy that? Do you know, Forever gives energy. And if you want a bit of energy in your life, step on board this train, because it's some... And you know, you're only getting a wee taster today. You know, the train is all, you get a wee taster of the energy. You come here and you go, oh my goodness, wasn't that amazing? Then you go to Eagle and you go, oh jeepers creepers, I didn't think I'd get it any better. And then you go on a global rally in Dallas, and it just would blow. Can you imagine a room 20, 30 times the size of this, thousands of people in it with this energy? That's priceless. That's priceless.